Hey everybody, welcome to Awesome Finds. Now I got another round of records, so let's get started. Now the first batch of records all came from a Goodwill that I like to go to a lot. That's in North Hollywood. First up we have Creedence Clearwater Revival, CCR. This is their debut from 1968 on Fantasy Records, and you know what, I'm pretty happy with this purchase. Obviously it's not in the best shape, but I didn't pay too much for it, so I was stoked to find this. Next up I got Whitney Houston. Now this, I believe, is also her debut, and I remember seeing this as a kid, and I always wondered what kind of music this was, and now I know, and I'm pretty happy with it. There's, oh, How Will I Know? I love that song. So this one I bought as a joke, Yoga Instruction for Relaxation and Good Health. I bought this because my girlfriend is a certified yoga instructor, and I thought she would get a kick out of it because this is early 1971. This is right about the time yoga became popular here in the United States, and I just thought she would get a trip out of these different poses, and most of them, they're super basic. I haven't listened to it yet. I don't really know what kind of instruction there is on here, but yeah, that's what you get. Pretty basic moves. Lastly, out of this batch, I got Brimstone and Treacle, original soundtrack featuring The Police, Sting, The Go-Go's, and Squeeze. Pretty crazy. My mind was blown that all these bands were on one album or soundtrack per se. Most of the songs are done by Sting, and there's a couple by obviously The Police, one by The Go-Go's, one by Squeeze. Listen to this album, I feel like Sting had a lot of fun exploring, playing around. He's also in the film. He had a lot to do with it. I haven't seen it. I don't know if it's any good. If you've seen it, let me know. Okay, now this next batch I got at a garage sale, and why I put that in quotations is that on Craigslist it said it was a garage sale, but when we got there it turned out that this guy does this probably every weekend professionally, and his prices on the records were right around $3 each. Some were a little higher, but I made a deal for him. I just said, hey, 15 for all of these, and he went for it. So, in no particular order, we have The Ventures Twist Party Volume 2. Very cool, love The Ventures. And this one's in really good shape. Stoked to find this. The Ventures again with Walk Don't Run. Iconic song, amazing album cover. So cool, man. Stoked to have this, and for I think like $2, not bad. Then I got Hey Let's Twist, Joey D and the Starlighters with Joanne Campbell, Teddy Randazzo. I don't even know how to say that. But anyway, it's an original soundtrack of this film. Haven't seen it. Really cool music. It's exactly what you think it's gonna be. Man, I must be on a twist fetish right now. Twist Around the World featuring Tommy Navarro. Interesting record label. I love the label designs when you bust. Let me show it to you real quick here. Really cool as that thing spins on the platter. Love that look. This one's pretty good. It goes for a lot of money, and I don't think it's really worth it. So if you can find a cheap copy, I say pick it up. Then, oh yeah, Double Threat with 007. I got Goldfinger and Thunderball. Love the artwork on this one. Just reminds me of a really cool comic. Can't go wrong. Awesome. Now, the last batch of records was from a trip I took to Seattle with my girlfriend, and one of my big missions was to pick up some vinyl there in Seattle, and we got to walk around Capitol Hill a little bit. I don't know if you know that neighborhood, and I found a thrift store, and that's where these first records came from. I got the Jacksons' Destiny. Fantastic album. If you see it, whew, just poked myself. If you see it, definitely pick this one up. This one's a gatefold. Look at those boys. Man, it's got Shake Your Body Down to the Ground. Fantastic song. Overall, great album. Then I got BT Express, Nonstop. Look at that suit. Oh, I'm just so jealous. These, oh, look, oh, so cool. Just a great kind of funk, soul, great music. I was hoping that's what it was gonna be, and I was not disappointed. Really cool album. Then, because my girlfriend's a big fan of Billy Joel, I got Songs in the Attic for her, another gatefold. This is a live album. I haven't heard it yet, but yeah, I was stoked to find this. These last three were $1 each. As we're walking around Capitol Hill, it started raining, as it does in Seattle. Big surprise there. We just didn't think to bring any rain gear because we live in Los Angeles and it hardly ever rains. So we tucked into this record shop called Zion's Gate Records, and we went in there partially because it's a record shop and they're cool, and also to get out of the rain. And I wasn't looking for anything particular, but my girlfriend found this and she was pretty excited to find this. This is Journey's second album, and this is when they were more kind of prog rock, way before their more commercial stuff, and it's a really cool album. The dude at the record shop, super helpful, even put this record on for us, and for my girlfriend it was a really amazing experience for for her because she has never bought a record at a record shop. And what better place to do it than Seattle? It was pretty magical, and I had a blast. I'm glad she picked this one up. Definitely worth checking out. If you haven't heard Early Journey, totally worth it. I have their first album where they're kind of standing on a moon, or they're kind of jumping. I don't know. It's a weird album cover. That's my record haul. Thank you so much for watching, subscribing. I really appreciate it, and all your feedback. I love hearing what you guys have to say. Please keep them coming. I am your Vinyl Geek, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Look at those boys. Man.